Okay, here we go. Here's another installment of this computer build project. Again, I decided that I thought this product was very interesting, but the availability is a little troublesome for understandable reasons. I wanted to build my own. Because I'm kind of impatient and I don't feel like waiting. A big part of it was designing the circuit boards, and you can see I'm just beginning to build the middle one here. I got the layout, and eventually I'll start soldering parts on like a madman. But the thing is how to get the proper enclosure. I browsed the web until I found a discussion forum where people were talking about painting the original case that came with the computer to look just like a real Altair from the 70s, but they didn't want to do it with their case. Their computer came in case they messed up. And so the builder, the original builder of the kit, listed the part number, where to order it from, which vendor. I quickly ordered a case, and here it is. But then where do you get this panel? And the panel is black and white on the original. I kind of decided I wanted to do my own thing. So what I did is I opened up MS Paint and turned on the grid lines, and after a couple of hours probably it took, I had my own clone of the proper size with the proper labels. Waiting for this camera to focus here. Not sure if it will. Yeah, one of these days I'll invest in proper video equipment, but in the meantime, you can see designed my own and printed it out on photo paper. Then, because I was worried about, what if you're talking to somebody and you spray the panel or something, or it gets wet, or your fingers touch it in between the switches and it might smudge the photo paper. Solution for that turned out to be this premium enamel clear coat, and I did some test coats, and it's very cold outside, and so the first attempt produced, you probably won't see it because I doubt it'll focus, but it's really glossy, but it had some blotches. I figured out that I needed to heat the paint can in a sink full of warm water. Anyway, so I did that, 3 coats. After testing a few other things, and it produced a perfect coating, which then was 3M adhesive to the panel, the just plain plastic panel that comes with this case. I weighted it down and waited for about a half hour, which is the advisable drying time, and it looks perfect. I just need to drill it. So it's protected. It's not going to smudge, and it's a nice finish. So that's it. Just more of what goes into building one of these things. If you're reverse engineering, you got to be prepared to spend a lot of time, because there's a lot of parts that you need to figure out. So what I still need to figure out is how am I going to mount this circuit board, because the standoffs on my board don't fit any of the standoffs on the case here. But I got some ideas. I'm thinking of either mounting a flat piece of acrylic to some of these standoffs and then mounting my boards to that, or simply taking the standoffs on this bottom board and epoxying them to where it'll be a good fit. I'll make a paper template for this back panel so that I can make the proper cutouts for all of these items along the back, and then once I do that, I'll transfer it to the real plastic one and cut it out nice and professional looking. Of course, the boards interlock, so this is the bottom power supply and serial input-output board, and the very early beginning of the next board, which is going to be the CPU board, which will interconnect with these connectors, power and serial, and a few other interconnect lines that I've got there. And also at the corners there'll be metal standoffs so that it'll have some integrity. And this CPU will be the middle board. I'll just kind of sit it on there, and there'll be one more board on top, which is the RAM disk, and that will fit about in the middle. There'll need to be a battery container to back up the RAM disk, and then this front panel will have a PC board sticking about a ½ inch off the back, because there'll be a ton of switches and LEDs mounted to the front panel. But then it'll be finished. Anyways, a lot of work to be done. That's it. I'll see you guys next time.